Guys, welcome back. So today I'll be using the 5.00 hook and we'll be making two panels then stitch together, and this is what our first panel is going to look like. So these are like the number of chains. I started with 4 chains, then these 3 lines represents 3 chains, then 20 chains, 3 chains again, then 20 chains, 3 chains again, and then the remaining 4 chains. And I'm just going to add up all of these chains together, and in total I have 57 chains. Then I'm just going to add 2 extra chains to work with, so I have 59 chains. So this is the front panel that I talked about, and then this is the back panel which will be joined together. That's the style. Alright, so let's begin. So I started by making my slip knots just by making this ring just like that. So after taking my working yarn to the back, I inserted my crochet hook, and then I'm just going to drag out my working yarn. That's my slip knots. So now I'm going to make 59 chains. So I took this measurement across my chest and then I divided it in a way that it will fit the style. Alright, so I'm going to start this row now by doing a double crochet in the 3rd chain from the hook. So I left 2 chains, and then in the 3rd chain I just made my very first double crochet, and this is the stitch, this is the crochet stitch we're going to be using for this project. So I'm just going to keep inserting my double crochet stitches in all of the chains that we have already made. Alright, so this is what it looks like. And then for the next row, I'm just going to chain 2 and then turn my work, and then I'll start working from here. So I'm going to place my first double crochet again, and I'll make 4 double crochet stitches first. So I have 4 double crochet stitches now, and I'm going to place my back post double crochet stitch in the next 3 stitches from the previous row. So I yarn over, and I'm just going to insert my hook from the back to the front of around the post of the stitch from the previous row. Then I'll yarn over and pull out a loop. So you have 3 loops just like that. Yarn over, pull out, remaining 2, yarn over, pull out, remaining 2 again. So I'm going to show you again. So yarn over, and in the next stitch I'm going to insert my hook from the back to the front just like that. Then I'll yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops again, and also in the next chain I'm going to make my back post double crochet stitches again just like that. Pull up a loop from behind, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So this is going to give us this look, which is going to give us that corset look. And then in the next chains I'm just going to continue by making my double crochet stitches. So I'm going to make 20 double crochet stitches in the next 20 stitches from the previous row. So this is me just counting, and I have 20. This is going to be my breast part, a side of my breast part. Then the middle part again, I'm just going to make my back post double crochet stitches. So I'll make 3 back post double crochet stitches again. So this is the middle. That's going to give us that look, that corset line look in the middle. Alright, so that's the 3 back post double crochet done, and I'm just going to continue by making 20 double crochet stitches in the next 20 stitches again from the previous row. So the reason why I made that I started making the back post double crochet stitches, it's because the other part of the work is actually our right part. So if I had started here, it's going to make that rib look to come out in this place, and we don't want that because this is the wrong part. So okay, I completed the 20 chains that I made, and I'm just going to make 3 back post double crochet stitches in the next 3 stitches from the previous row. So just that way, just the way I showed you how to make the back post double crochet stitches. We're going to make 3 more, and after that I have 4 stitches remaining from the previous row, which is just perfect. So I'll just go ahead and place my double crochet stitches into the last 4 stitches remaining, chain 2, turn my work around, and then I'm going to make 4 double crochet stitches in the next 4 chains. So this row now we'll be working the front post double crochet stitches in the post of the back post double crochet stitches that we made from the previous row. So there, you're just going to yarn over and insert your hook from the front. Okay, this time around you're not going to be inserting your hook from the back to the front. So just to let you know what you're not supposed to be doing, this time around you're just going to be inserting from the front to the back. To show you again, you're going to be inserting your hook from the front to the back, just like that, then yarn over. So you're going to insert your hook from the front to the back, pull up a loop from behind, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So again, just yarn over and insert your hook from the front to the back, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and that's our front post double crochet. They just complement each other to give that ribbed look, which we would be needing for our corset top design. Next, I'm going to make 20 double crochet stitches into the previous 20 double crochet stitches we made from the previous row. So this is me just inserting my double crochet stitches into the previous 20 double crochet stitches from the previous row. Next, we've gotten to this part where we did the 3 back post double crochet stitches from the previous row, the middle part, and here again we're just going to insert our front post double crochet stitches in the post of the previously made back post double crochet stitches. So after making this 3 front post double crochet stitches again, we're just going to continue by making 20 more double crochet stitches in the part where we did 20 double crochet stitches in the previous row. Alright, so getting to this part, this is the last part where we did our previous back post double crochet stitches. So we're just going to insert 3 front post double crochet stitches in the previously made back post double crochet stitches, just to continue our pattern. Alright, so when I finished that, I just worked my 4 double crochet stitches in the last 4 double crochet stitches remaining from the previous row. I'm going to chain 2 now. So this time around we are going to start making that slanty look on the crochet top. So this time around I'm going to start by making 5 double crochet stitches first. So I have made my 5 double crochet stitches. So this time around I actually made a double crochet stitches in the first front post double crochet stitch to give it that slanty look. So I started by making 5 double crochet stitches instead of 4, so 5, and then in the next 3 stitches I'm going to insert my back post double crochet stitches again. So after 5 double crochet stitches to start the row with, I'm going to make my back post double crochet stitches in the next 3 stitches, and this is what it looks like. Next, I'm going to work my double crochet stitches in the next 19 stitches from the previous row. So after that, just work 19 double crochet stitches in the next 19 double crochet stitches from the previous row. So after the 19, we're going to get to this part. This is the middle part where that line is. So we're not making any increases here or decreases. I'm just going to go ahead and work my back pulls double crochet stitches in the previous front pulls crochet stitches from the previous row. So 3 back pulls double crochet stitches. This is our middle, and after this now we're going to work 19. We are going to work 19 double crochet stitches in the next 19 stitches. Alright, so after that we're going to work the back post double crochet stitches after the 19. So it means we're going to start from here now. Alright, so just work the 3 back post double crochet stitches after the 19 double crochet stitch. So that's the first one, the second back post double crochet stitch, I'm using double strand, so that's why I'm having that issue. Alright, so this is the last back post double crochet stitch I'm going to make in this row. Next, I'm just going to place my double crochet stitches in the last 5 double crochet stitches. So now I should have 5 stitches remaining from the previous row, where I'm just going to insert my last 5 double crochet stitches in. Alright, so this is what we have. So this is the part where we're going to be having that slanty loop, and I chain 2. Next, I'm going to make 6 double crochet stitches in the next stitches. So for this row, I'm just going to make 6 double crochet stitches first. So next, I'm going to be working my front post double crochet stitches in the next 3 stitches. And after working my 3 front post double crochet stitches, which is going to continue to give me this look. So next, I'm going to work 18 double crochet stitches in the next stitches. So after working my 18 double crochet stitches, I'm going to have something that looks like this, which will bring me to this middle part. And here now, I'm just going to work my front post double crochet stitches in my previous back post double crochet stitches, just like that. And after that, I'm going to make 18 double crochet stitches next. So in the next stitches, I'm just going to make 18 double crochet stitches. So after that, after 18, it's going to bring me to this part again, and here now I'm going to work my front post double crochet stitches in the next 3 stitches. So that means after doing the 18 double crochet stitches, I'm now going to do front post double crochet stitches in the next 3 stitches from the previous row. So after doing this, I'll be left with 6 stitches to complete the row, and in that 6 stitches, I'm just going to work my double crochet stitches. Yeah, so 6 double crochet stitches in the last 6 stitches remaining. Alright, so this is what my work looks like, and I continue this way, shifting the stitch for the slanty look. So I repeated this for 12 more rows, and I'm going to insert a picture telling you what to do next. Alright, so you can pause your video here and just continue from the 6th row, because I stopped at the 5th row, but this is a detailed explanation of the 6th row down to the 18th row to prevent going back and forth. Alright, so this is my work now, and it measures about 6.5 inches. Alright, so we're going to start working our reductions now, and all you have to do is chain 2, and you're not going to be yarning over. And remember, the 2 chains doesn't serve as your first stitch, so you're going to insert your hook into that very first stitch, pull up a loop, insert your hook into the next stitch and pull up a loop again. So you have 3 loops on your crochet hook. So you yarn over and pull out 2 loops, yarn over and then pull out 2 loops again, and then you're just going to keep working your double crochet stitches in the next. Alright, so getting to this space, you're still going to do your normal shift and then continue with your front pulse double crochet stitch. So you're doing this to continue the pattern. So after working your 3 front pulse double crochet stitches, you're just going to continue with your normal double crochet stitches in the next stitches. And when you get to the middle part again, you're just going to continue. So you're going to insert your front post double crochet stitches there again. So remember, this middle part is just straight up and no shifts whatever. And after doing that, you're just going to continue placing your double crochet stitches until you get to the last part where we do the normal shift. There again, you're going to work your front post double crochet stitches in the first hook, in the first stitch before the 3 last back post double crochet stitches that you have. So that's 1, 2, and then 3, and you're just going to continue with your double crochet stitches now. Alright, so when you get to the end of the row, you're not going to work your double crochet stitches in the last 2 stitches. So all you have to do is just go into that stitch, pull up a yarn, go into the very last one, pull up a yarn, so you have 3 loops on your crochet hook. Then you're going to yarn over, pull out 2, yarn over and pull through 2 again. So you're going to chain 2 and you're going to continue your reduction just like this again. Then you continue with your double crochet stitches. Alright, just to let you know that at this point, at this part, we're not going to be shifting our stitches anymore. We're just going to do the front posts. So we're going to do the back post double crochet stitch on the previous front post double crochet stitches, just the way we've been doing it in the middle part. So we're not shifting anymore. We don't want the slanty look anymore, so we're just going to keep working our front post, the back post double crochet stitch here in the previous front post double crochet stitch in all of the front post double crochet stitches in this row. We're just going to be working our back post crochet stitches on all of them without shifting the stitch. So we're done doing this slanty look. So just this way. So this is basically all you'd have to be doing for the next rows. So you just have to work your reductions on the edges like I showed you, and when you get to the part where we did the front post double crochet stitch, you're just going to insert your back post double crochet stitch, and when you turn over to do the next row, you're just going to do your reductions and continue again. And when you get to the part where we did the back post double crochet stitch, you're just going to insert the front post double crochet stitches again in the same post, so you're not shifting whatever. You're going to be doing front post double crochet stitches on all of the back post double crochet stitches, and back post double crochet stitches on all of the front post double crochet stitches, but you're going to be doing reductions on the sides. Alright, so the reductions we're doing by the side is just to, make it have that slanty look. So when we continue, it's going to keep going, getting smaller and smaller. So this is where our slanty looks end. So I'm doing my reduction in a different way this time around. So I yarn over, inserted into that same stitch and pull up a yarn over, inserted into the next stitch, pull up a yarn, and then I yarned over and pulled everything out. So this is going to make our reductions faster. That's because I want my reductions to be faster. Yeah, so I want it to get smaller real quick, and that's why I'm doing this technique right now. So all I have to do is just keep doing my reductions by the side, and I'll continue my work. So when I get to this part, I'm just going to just do my front post and back post double crochet stitches in the previous front post and back post double crochet stitches. Then by the end, this way, I'm just going to continue doing my reductions. Alright, so here I am. I think, alright, so this is my last reduction that I just did, which brings me down to where I did my back post double crochet stitch. So just finished my reductions and I'm doing my back post double crochet stitch now. So after that, I work my double crochet stitches in the middle, then in the middle again, that is now the straight part, I'm just going to work my front post double crochet stitches, then work my normal double crochet stitches again, and continue with my back post double crochet stitch. And I'm going to work this for a couple of rows. Right, and I worked this for 4 more rows. So next, since we've done our reductions down to where we started working our front and back post double crochet stitches, I'm just going to continue. So this row now, I'm going to be doing my front post double crochet stitch. So I got to that part and I just continued the pattern. So front post double crochet stitch, then I'll work my double crochet stitches in the middle, front post double crochet stitch again, my double crochet stitches in the middle, and then here we are at the last couple of back post double crochet stitches, and I'm just going to insert my front post double crochet stitch there again, just like that. Alright, so this is what I have now, and I'm satisfied with the way it looks. I'm just going to cut my hair, and here now I'm going to start working the straps. So I made my slip knot, and I just went to the last part of my work from the top part, and then I'm going to insert that. Then I'll chain 2. So in the next 7 stitches, I'm just going to be working my double crochet stitches. In the next 7 stitches, alright, so after working 7 double crochet stitches, I am just going to chain 2, and then I'll continue my work again by working another 7 double crochet stitches on the previously made 7 crochet stitches. So I'm just going to continue this for as many rows as I want until I get to the length I'm satisfied with. So I am actually satisfied with making 25 rows. So I made 25 rows of this, and so it's just perfect for me because I want the straps to be long. So you're just going to continue this for 25 rows, or as many rows as you want it to be. And this is what my strap looks like. It measures about 13 inches, and I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing on this side. So I'm going to just count 7 stitches from the last part, and then I'm going to start working in the 7th stitch, so it will equal. So I made my slip knot, and I'm just going to insert it this way, chain 2, work my double crochet stitch into the very first chain, and then I'll just keep working my double crochet stitches until I get to the end. And when I get to the end, I'm just going to chain 2 and continue working my double crochet stitches again, and I'm also going to do this for 25 rows, so it will be equal as the first strap that I made. Alright, next I'm going to show you how I did the edges, where we're going to be tying our ropes together in the next video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.